What if you were never lazy, just scared? Scared to fail, scared to be seen, scared to start something that might expose your fragility. We label fear as laziness because it sounds softer, less terrifying. But beneath every "I don't feel like it," there's usually an echo whispering, "What if I'm not good enough?" Aristotle once said, "Courage is the first of human qualities because it guarantees all the others." Maybe what you call procrastination is your brain's secret rebellion against pain. You aren't avoiding effort. You're avoiding emotional injury. You're not broken. You're just protecting yourself. What if your laziness is just a shield against rejection?
Science reveals it's not willpower you lack, it's safety. The amygdala, your fear center, lights up when facing uncertainty. It floods your system with cortisol, freezing you in hesitation. You think you're lazy, but your nervous system is screaming, "Stay safe." Nietzsche said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." But when your why feels foggy, even small steps feel like cliffs. Your brain isn't against you, it's guarding you. Every "I'll do it later" is a survival tactic, not a character flaw. You're not unmotivated, you're misunderstood.
Think back. When did you first fear being wrong? Maybe when a teacher mocked your answer. Maybe when love felt conditional on achievement. The brain remembers humiliation sharper than joy. So every time you face a new challenge, that old pain returns, whispering, "Don't try." Plato said, the first and best victory is to conquer self. But you can't conquer a self that was taught to hide. You didn't grow lazy, you grew cautious. Every unfinished task is an emotional flashback, not a failure. Your adult hesitation is your inner child still waiting to feel safe again.
Motivation isn't lightning, it's friction. You think it strikes suddenly, but it's born from motion. You move first, inspiration follows. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." You imagine failure so vividly that you never give reality a chance to surprise you. What if motivation isn't missing, just trapped beneath fear? You don't need a perfect plan. You need a messy beginning. Action is therapy. Progress is proof. The cure for fear is movement.
Comfort feels safe, but it's silent poison. It teaches you to fear discomfort more than regret. Your brain mistakes peace for progress. Epictetus warned, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Comfort keeps you enslaved in invisible chains, soft pillows that suffocate growth. You weren't lazy, you were just too comfortable to evolve. True freedom begins where comfort ends. You're not scared of work, you're scared of disappointment, of building something that still isn't enough. We chase perfection because it feels safer than being good enough. Carl Jung said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." Your laziness hides perfectionism, a refusal to begin because you fear imperfection. But creation is chaos, and chaos is the birthplace of genius. Stop waiting for the perfect start. Begin beautifully broken.
Every dream deferred becomes a ghost that haunts your calm. You call it rest, but deep down, it's restlessness. Lao Tzu once wrote, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, but fear makes even that single step feel like a mountain." Your silence is expensive. It costs you potential. Fear keeps you busy with distractions so you never meet your destiny. But the cost of staying safe is becoming someone you no longer recognize. Neuroscience shows small wins reshape the brain. Dopamine rewards progress, not perfection. Tiny actions create momentum. Momentum creates courage. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Your brain learns safety through success repetition. Start microscopic. One choice, one moment, one step. Each small victory whispers to your fear, "See, we survived." That's how you rewire terror into trust. Courage is not absence of fear, it's movement through it. You will still tremble, you will still doubt, but now you move anyway. Socrates said,
The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Your fear is not an enemy, it's an unhealed guide. When you face what scares you, fear becomes respect, and resistance becomes rhythm. That's when laziness transforms into awakening. So, are you lazy or are you terrified of your own greatness? Every time you delay your dream, you feed your fear. But courage is contagious. Once you take one brave step, your soul remembers its strength. This is your moment. Stop calling it laziness. Call it what it is, fear, and face it. Because the life you're avoiding is the person you're becoming. You were never lazy. You were preparing to rise.